Daniels says Ryan Dunn says no, sir.
Tough to see the ball get into Colin Gillespie's hand.
Gillespie's got it. Works it inside. Tough runner. Gets it. And in. And the Suns with an improbable, unlikely, unbelievable comeback.
That's huge. That's huge, man. That Suns are no quit, man. Let's go.
Great, gritty, tough, incredible fight by the guys. It's not always how you draw it up. It's just finding ways to be successful and win the games.
Phoenix Suns are coming off a double overtime buzzer-beating victory courtesy of that man Jalen Green. Tonight they're taking on Denny Avdia and the Portland Trail Blazers. And less than a minute into the game, after passing out of the post, Avdia immediately grabs at his back and is in pain. He would head back to the locker room. So stick and stay with NBA.com for any updates on the condition of the 2026 All-Star. Later in transition, Jalen Green exploding to the rim and throwing that one in. He had 13 points in the game. Phoenix up in the very early going 6-4. Scoot Henderson, open little three. He knocks that one down. Game was tied at 20 after the first quarter. Green kicking it out to Kaman Malawach in the corner for a three-pointer there. Had 7 points and 7 rebounds in the game. Both those totals career highs. Jeremy Grant crossing over, finishing at the rim. Blazers in the midst of a 9-0 run. They're up 35-31. Henderson kicks to Grant for a three up top and a 7-point lead at the break. Sun shot just 35% the first half and 2 of 19 from three. We go to the third quarter now. Drew Holiday driving and lobbing it up to Donovan Clingan for the slam. Portland goes.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How the hell's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day today. I'm having a pretty good day because we got some Suns basketball.
Shoots a three, gets rejected.
Yeah, we got the Suns playing my second favorite team, the Celtics.
Blazers up by 14 after three quarters.
It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. It's always weird when we play the Celtics because it's like it feels weird rooting against a Boston team. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening tonight.
Hitting a three from the wing, and then the big fella. It's a big alley-oop off the dime from Drew Holiday. 23 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks from Clingan. Portland gets the win. Your final score 92-77.
The homestand continues tonight as Phoenix looks to rebound from Sunday's loss.
We play the Celtics. We are without Dylan Brooks. We are without Devin Booker. Dylan Brooks will be out for 4 to 6 weeks with a broken hand. That fucking sucks. We missed 2 games over the weekend for the stream. And, you know, one of the games was like the fucking best game of the year. And then the second game was like the worst game of the year. So, yeah, it was really kind of like, damn, why couldn't that Saturday game happen on like any other day? You know, like when I could be streaming. That game went to double overtime. I've never streamed a double overtime game.
And when you have that feeling that they feel invincible even without Jaylen Brown, that's when you come.
That was our second overtime game of the year. And I've streamed none of them.
Concentrated on what you have to get done. I think this team will have a good game tonight. It's great to see Grayson back in the lineup, but we look forward to them knocking down some shots.
Yeah, the good news, as you mentioned, they'll have Grayson Allen back on the floor. He'll be coming off the bench tonight, which will be pivotal because you got Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench for Boston. Meanwhile, this Boston team, they were left for dead by virtually everybody after the absence and loss of Jason Tatum. Everybody thought they were going to be fighting for a play-in spot. That is not the case, and they've done it through a variety of ways. Jaylen Brown certainly at the tip of the spear, but you look at these other guys.
They're getting it from everybody. It's just amazing what they have done. The fourth best record in the league right now, as we said, and no way anyone thought that they would be there. But they do it like the Suns do it. They work hard. They're extremely aggressive. They're not going to make it easy for you. And Richard has been
But yeah, so here's the starting lineups for tonight. So the Celtics obviously without Jason Tatum. That's been the case all year. And tonight they were without Jaylen Brown. So that's like their MVP candidate, really. Been insane with the absence of Tatum. Led this team to be really successful.
Can Dillon Jr. and the lightning quick green find the answer tonight and knock off the Celtics? It's the Celtics coming your way next year on Arizona Fan Sports.
But yeah, anyway, for the Boston Celtics starting lineup, they have Baylor Shireman, Sam Hauser, Neemias Queta, Ron Harper Jr., and Derek White. The Suns have Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, Mark Williams, Jalen Green, and Colin Gillespie. Grayson Allen is back. He'll be coming off the bench tonight. So we do have Grayson Allen. We are obviously without Devin Booker still. We're without Dylan Brooks. He has the hand injury, broken hand. Devin Booker will be reevaluated on Saturday.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake.
Seriously?
Over here.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For 1 minute.
You have fries too. Wingstop.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Flight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere I want. Any way you want it. It's the way you need it. Any way you want
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped? Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeFlight.com.
Safe Flight Repair, Safe Flight Replace.
Lead is scoring for the Suns. 15 minutes against Portland. 3 of 8 from the field. Hornitos. Vooch is now a Celtic. This is TC's guy. The deal with the Bulls for Anthony Simons. He's now 35 years old, 14th year. Spent 9 years with the Magic. And man, he can still play.
You know, he's a 2010 guy just waiting to happen. The guy has always been that. He's skinny, he's big, and he's strong. He's never been known as a great defender, but this team is perfect for him.
And that's really what he does well right there now. He shoots the ball at a high clip for a big. And that's tough. That's always tough to guard.
Well, take a look at this, too. He was the number 16 overall pick in the 2011 draft. Some of the guys picked before him, Derek Williams, Enes Kanter Freedom now, Jan Vesely, Jimmer, and the Morris twins.
Ouch.
I'm old enough to remember when it was just Enes Kanter.
No, I'm looking at Freedom. Oh, that's right. Ennis changed his name.
World be free.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I like
all about free.
Lloyd.
You want to not lag?
Yeah. Don't forget his.
That'd be nice.
Also, well, he was a steal in the second half of the Suns. There are a lot of guys picked before him, but the Suns are going to be happy that they took this young man.
He's just a solid individual and working on his game, getting better every single game.
I just sounded like Cotton Fitzsimmons right there after the Suns drafted Steve Nash.
Oh.
You're going to really like this young man. I think they said that about Martin.
No, you're going to regret not. Or you're going to regret booing. They booed him.
Thanks for correcting me.
You needed to.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is the PHX. It's go time. And it's time to get on your feet to meet and greet tonight. Starting 5 for your Phoenix Suns. The 6'1" guard from Villanova, number 12, Colin Gillespie. The 6'8" forward and the number 0 from Virginia, Ryan Dunn. At center, standing 7'1" from Duke University, number 15, Mark Williams. The 6'6" forward from Baylor, and the 0-0, Roy Tony. At guard, 6'4" from Fresno, California, number 4, Jalen Green.
Play your game. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Fry's Food Stores, fresh for everyone. Y Refi, rescuing Americans from private student loan debt. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status. You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
On a warm February night, we welcome you inside the
Bro.
package matchup center and count you down to the Celtics and the Suns. Let's take a look at our hero branded starting lineup. First off, the visiting Celtics. A very different starting lineup in the absence of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown tonight. Derek White, Ron Harper Jr. getting his second start. The rookie, Brian Taylor-Sharman, Sam Hauser, and Neemias Queta. For the Suns, it'll be Colin Gillespie, Jalen Green, Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal, and the big man in the middle, Mark Williams. Now let's swing it over to Amanda.
With this Suns team being shorthanded, I spoke to Colin Gillespie today at shoot-around just about the added responsibility that's being placed on each Suns player. And he said it's something that we've already talked about. We know we have to step up and also take our game to a different level. He said we also fully understand that last game was just unacceptable. We all know that we have to be better, execute better offensively, plus our communication needs to be more locked in. And with key pieces out, our awareness has to go up. We have to be engaged and know what we're doing at all times with no lapses.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Looking for Colin to have a breakout game again here tonight. Well, moments ago, Jordan Lawler, the Diamondbacks.
Oh, yeah, Jordan Lawler.
Started the Suns' first shot brought to you by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Gila River Resorts and Casinos will be making a $1,000 donation to the Phoenix Suns Phoenix Virtue Foundation on behalf of Diamondbacks Jordan Lawler.
And he made it.
50th anniversary of the Celtics NBA Finals. If you can believe that each. Wow. The players have certainly changed.
All right, lights out and away we go.
Well, the feelings, the history between these two teams have not. As we get this one underway here on this February night, 2026. Immediately the Suns turn it over. Here comes Hauser. And you've got to immediately find Hauser. Derek White.
Damn.
They're going to get up a ton of threes. The fellas were talking about that on the pregame show tonight. Derek White opens up the scoring by knocking one down.
Jeez, why am I so sneezy?
Yeah, it's
Jalen?
phenomenal.
Yeah, Jalen.
Green says,
No, sorry, that's just ties it.
match it. It's a great early sign. Jalen is 1 of 7 of the game on Sunday.
But look, he gets hot. We've seen it, right? That he can just explode out there. Let's hope tonight is the night.
Hauser gets a wide open look. Hauser's a guy that back in a game in January against Atlanta, he took 21 three-point attempts. That bettered Grayson Allen, who fired up 20. And that block shot knocked off the hands of Jalen Green. Boston basketball.
I don't know why Jalen switched to his left. He should have stayed right. Protect the ball away from a guy that can jump to the moon.
Yeah. Neemias Queta, the 7-footer, and to your point, got plenty of hops with that 7-foot frame. White, catch and shoot 3 off the mark. Back tap. Shireman knocks it off to the rookie who lays it up and in. You know, and Shireman, while he's getting the starting role, he has a little bit of that Oso Iguodala impact. Like, he's a guy that may not get the rebound, but as we saw there, he's going to
Jalen.
live an extra possession.
But that should have been a flop. You know, the officials don't call flops now for some reason. And, you know, look, they got to call those.
Yeah, that one was quite obvious. Shireman, second-year player out of Creighton. Fifth straight start for Joe Mazzulla's Celtics, who come in here 37-19. Third game of a four-game road trip. At the front end of a back-to-back, they'll be in Denver tomorrow night. Gillespie driving on Harper, able to hang inside, but had to adjust because of the length of Harper making his second start this season. Shireman on the catch and shoot. The southpaw spinning wildly and short.
Well, just be ready to rebound. That's it, because they're going to take a ton of them. Without Jalen Brown in the lineup, they don't really have a lot of guys that can put it on the floor and get all the way to the rim and be physical.
Green working off the
Jalen? Nope.
screen and handoff. Off the mark, loose ball.
Here you go, Ryan.
Stupid score on the putback there for Ryan Dunn. And, well, that's just the kind of bucket Ryan Dunn needs to see the ball go through the net.
He needs to just really pay attention to trying to get into the paint as much as possible.
White working with Cada, able to navigate into the paint.
Nice. Oh, come on.
Pull up and Harper flies in.
Fuck.
Can't get the putback, but Cada there to clean it up.
Got to block out. And that's, again, with them taking a ton of shots outside, it's going to be long rebounds.
Well, Harper and Shireman especially are two guys, they're just going to throw their bodies all over the place.
Jalen?
Green with a step back in the face of Shireman.
Here you go, Jalen.
And gets the roll as Cada was flirting with basket interference. Good closeout that time by O'Neal. White on the line.
Here you go.
Moves it away into the hands of Gillespie. This is a team that just does not turn the basketball over.
Royce.
Lead the league.
Yeah, Royce.
Turnovers is Royce O'Neal, and that is certainly a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, look, this is a game the Suns are going to love to play because it's going to be a lot of open opportunities.
Suns shooting just 28% from beyond the arc for the last three games. Shireman can't connect. White again. Nobody boxed him out.
Nice.
Harper left it short.
I mean, this probably might be based on the rate right now, about 100 threes.
You can score 300 points.
Shireman picking up the personal. You see Jordan out there. He was just talking about having the opportunity yesterday and today to kind of catch their breath after playing a double overtime game Saturday night. Then he immediately right back to work on Sunday. And doing so against Joe Mazzulla Celtics, who are playing as well as anybody in the association. Green trying to shake Cada. Got some space, but couldn't get it. Ryan Dunn.
There you go, Ryan.
7-0 Phoenix run, and they grab their first lead of the night. There is Cada down his fifth season out of Utah State. Has played well in the starting role. Pass kicked away by Williams.
And I know, look, in past, you would want to really play up on Derek White because he can get hot from three, no doubt about it. But he has struggled. And I think you don't, if anything, you want to err by making sure he doesn't get a layup early in the game than taking long shots.
He is 129 out of 130
Nice.
qualified players. Only Klay Thompson is shooting worse from the field.
Nice. Let's go.
Harper unable to connect. And Harper obviously has not played a ton. This is just the 13th game that he's played in his second start, only shooting 29%. Williams put it down. And he paid the price as a result. Shireman on the catch and shoot to the corner. Williams there to snare the miss.
Mark Williams, keep that ball up high. You're going to have a huge game if you do.
Suns need him to have a huge game. Takes the pocket pass.
Come on.
Left it short over Cada. Here comes Shireman on the push. Up the floor to White. One dribble, set his feet. Can't get it. Taps out in control though. Harper inside. And Harper, like his dad, is going to do all the dirty work. 5 on a shot clock. Gillespie right into the chest of Harper. Harper on a tough contest over Williams. Misfires. Good team defense that time by the Suns. Well, Williams had the smaller player pinned down.
There you go. Colin. Colin.
Bowser threw his hand up.
And he responded.
Because the scouting report says you cannot allow Colin Gillespie to shake free. He knew he made a mistake.
Kane and White working the two-man game, and White gets a little runner. And Phoenix will get a timeout.
Timeout, Suns.
12, Suns in front. Midway through the first.
These are the elements of the scientific method. First, observe. Second, question. Third, hypothesize. Fourth, experiment. Fifth, test. 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 Now share results.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, feels like you wanna go real big too. Yeah, babe, looks like it's pickup day. And oh, okay, not a truck. You can do it all your way. Wanna drive? CarMax. Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake.
Seriously?
Over here.
Wings. Lemon pepper wings.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
You got fries too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
Definitely talked about it today. Does he need a screen with certain matchups? And then can we just cut into space for him to then get a paint touch? And once he gets in the paint, he's different. He plays off of 1 foot.
Mount American Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card. And, you know, it's interesting because, as he mentioned, they're kind of doing this on the fly in real time, and I think that's what made Sunday so frustrating because it was on the heels of that back-to-back. They had played so many minutes.
Yeah.
So they were relieved to get one more practice day to look at the tape and find some new ways.
But I like what Jordan Knox said, because sometimes I think you over-screen. Like, you already have the matchup advantage. Why do you want another screen? And with Jalen, I don't think there's anybody in the league that can stop him one-on-one off the dribble.
So we get over to Amanda, who's got more.
Well, guys, I spoke to Jalen pregame just about getting back to
Grayson?
full form physically, and he said
Oh,
he's really
there you go, Jalen.
taking things day by day right now. He said obviously it's a build-up, but we're right there, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, great sign. And, you know, he just talked after Sunday about building up his leg strength and just overall basketball conditioning. As both coaches going to their bench, and immediately Jordan Walsh comes off the bench, connects on the 3 ball, 38% shooter. Second youngest player on this Boston roster. Hugo Gonzalez also out there. Running Hauser, Peyton Pritchard. Here's Dunn.
Ryan, there you go. Ryan Dunn for 3.
And that is tremendous. And again, you got to go back to those first 2 buckets that he had right.
Now it becomes pixelated.
Exactly. It just relaxes you. And that's any player. He's loved to get a...
Come on.
It's 1 of 4. They're 7 of their last 9. Pritchard trying to find some space. Well defended that time, but the back tap into the hands of Walsh. Extra possession. Deep
Nice.
coming from Pritchard. And again, Boston bodies just flying all over the place.
And you can get numbers, though, because they're chasing offensive rebounds galore. Get the rebound, you got numbers going the other way.
Green back to the left hand. Walsh stepping out defensively. Behind the stripe, that one off the mark. The rookie Gonzalez out of Spain grabbing the miss. Vucevic, newly acquired, an easy run to the rim. A breakdown defensively there for the Suns.
I mean,
against the 15-year vets.
So open, he lost the ball on his journey to the rim. And he still was wide.
He was trying to decide layup or dunk. Green with a switch against Hauser. Slides inside, just short, done, working the offensive glass. Walsh, a collision there, and he just ran over Grayson Allen once, didn't get a whistle, and finally the second time they do blow it. Let's get a look at the keys of the game, brought to you by your Valley Chevy dealers.
Well, when you're under, man, you got to really be creative, right? Take away Pritchard. Like I said, he's had a great February, averaging over 21, shooting 50%, 45 from 3. So you don't want him to keep that. And then offensive flow. I think early on right now, the Suns' flow is good. They're moving without the ball. They're getting the good look.
Grace with a little runner. It's great to see him back. Scores 27 in that thrilling double overtime win Saturday against Orlando. Vucevic.
Nice.
Quick trigger for 3. Won't get it. Loose ball. Celtics can't control.
Suns ball. And timeout Boston.
51 to go in the first.
Or is that timeout Suns? Yeah, I think that's a Suns timeout.
Observe.
No, it was a Celtics timeout.
Hypothesize. Experiment. Test. Share results. Start over.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here.
Lemon pepper wings.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
You have fries, too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere I want. Any way you want. That's the way you need it. Any way you want.
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped? Yep. They can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at safelight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Chester.
Skin staff. And we've all had a front row seat to the growth and emergence of one Colin Gillespie from last season to this season. 57 games. And the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, when you get a big jump like that, you belong. And so that's the first step for Colin. It's proving that he belongs. Because when you're going back and forth to the G League and you weren't highly thought of, you can have those thoughts in your head. You know, do I belong? And then what level do I belong in the NBA? Well, he's proven that. You don't go from 4 to 13 like that if you don't know how to play in this game at the highest level.
Yeah, that three-point make improvement, nearly 2 more per game, is the second largest by a Suns player. Is Oso.
There you go, Oso.
Hang despite the contact, got the concentration, the finish, and the foul.
Wait, what? He just gets the...
Wow. He is up in the air going towards the basket on a lob.
The fuck?
That just
What?
eliminates another tremendous play.
Coffee able to get to the baseline. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for Coffee. Like to see him build off of that performance on Sunday. So on to their biggest lead now, 7. Vucevic, Pritchard working the 2-man game. And they'll get a whistle and a foul. And a charge.
Suns are in the bonus of the remainder of the first quarter.
Jordan Ott finds that call interesting.
Damn.
Here is Pritchard, you said he's just been on an absolute heater coming off the Celtics bench. Walsh tied up, good defense that time of the Suns rookie Fleming.
Sure, Fleming's on the floor right now. Good to see him getting some minutes.
Tied up. Tried to beat Oso, but Oso alertly tapping it right back to him. Coffee. Little southpaw delivery, spins out. Pritchard and Brown both combining for 30-plus points in their rout of the Lakers on Sunday. Vucevic, deep post position, works on Coffee. Gets it up and in.
Yeah, somehow, some way, Coffee's got to at least side guard him. Make the difficult pass inside because Vucevic is excellent once he catches it that deep.
White's trying to fight over the screen of Iguodaro. Allen gets just enough space. And one kicks out on him. Richard, 6th man of the year on the drive. Floats it up and over Iguodaro.
He's excellent in the paint. He's a lot like, you call him a mini Brunson. He fits in that paint at his size. He knows how to get the ball over the top.
Grayson, deep straight away. Phoenix by 3. Final 45 seconds of this opening quarter. Suns trying to snap out of this little home funk. They've dropped 4 the last 6 here at Mortgage Matchup Center. Harper Allen fighting for the rebound. On the kick out. Missing that one badly with White. The Suns will exhaust some clock here with about a 3-second differential between shot and game clock. Harper whistled for the foul. His second. 4th-year player. Well, this is certainly a sight for sore eyes. The Suns getting free throw attempts before the opponent, because that has been far from the case over the last 8 or 10 games. That was something else that Jordan Ott addressed before the game tonight. As we look at the health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. A long list. See a couple of key ones there for the Celtics. Knee contusion as Jaylen Brown dealing with that. Front end of a back-to-back. They'll play at Denver tomorrow night. Of course, Jason Tatum continuing to perhaps make a return this season.
How will Boston get free throws? They've taken 15 threes this quarter.
Pritchard on the drive. That one gets swallowed up quickly by Iguodaro.
That'll end the first quarter here.
Good defense to close out the first. And the
Suns are up 26-21 here at the end of the first quarter.
At the end of one, 26-21. Phoenix in front. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona Family Sports.
These are the elements of the scientific method.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here.
Wings. Lemon pepper wings.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
These are fries, too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
Teams in the league, and they're really focused on the margins, like the forcing turnovers, offensive rebounds. Obviously, you have guys that can make shots.
Well, that's really been the theme from virtually every opposing coach this season, which speaks to the respect that they've got for the job that Jordan Ott has done. And look, we
all right, here's the second quarter.
Into the Portland game, now being shorthanded even more, those margins become, and winning those margins become even more magnified.
Yeah, but the first thing they all say, they play hard. Which, to me, everybody should play hard, right? So it's like, when you hear that, you say, okay, but I like when he talks about the others. But playing hard is something you're supposed to do.
Right. Pritchard with coffee draped all over him, 3 in the shot clock. Sharman driving. Get the whistle and a foul called on Sheer Fleming.
Sheer's got the guy's left hand. So make him go the other direction.
Sharman, second-year player out of Creighton. Summer League Player of the Year back in 21-22. Works his way through traffic. Oso comes over the steal. Coffee driving right at Pritchard. Able to stay with it despite a lot of contact.
But again, you see Pritchard back there, even though Pritchard's a good defender, but he's not blocking your shot. So if you don't run him over, you're going to get a good look.
There is Vucevic.
How did he not steal that one?
Eric White's able to pay it off. Averaging about 17 points per game.
Yeah, he's got to watch that. If anything, with Derek White, he can recover quickly.
Yeah, he's as good a defender as you're going to find in the association. 2-time all-defensive team. Second team is Sharman, able to get into the paint. His straight start for Sharman is Grayson Allen able to drive and get the contact.
Sharman for second foul.
See Grayson explaining, I was driving to the basket, and now we've got a conference with the officials. Our crew tonight, Nick Buchert is our crew chief. Rodney Mott, Derek Collins.
What are the officials talking about?
Get their free throw.
stripe. He's got
2 free throws here for Grayson Allen.
So far tonight for Phoenix.
Grayson made the first.
Celtics comes in here winning 8 of their last 9.
And Grayson will make them both. Come on.
Averages 17 points as they routed the Lakers on Sunday night.
The difference is the Suns can play with their tempo. And that's the team that's going to give Boston problems. A team that can match their tempo and push the ball with speed.
Vucevic taking a peek inside. Nothing there. Pritchard way out of the wing. Iguodaro trying to pull the chair out from underneath him. And the baseline official, Derek Collins, says there was a yank of the jersey.
What yank of the jersey?
Wow. That's a...
He's not going to challenge it. I agree with it. They have to take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... you look at the video replay on the overhead board. We'll get another whistle and a Phoenix foul.
Dude.
That's charged against Royce O'Neal. That's already 14 fouls.
Yeah. Even though they're getting free throws, Boston right now, they're going to get their chance with any Suns foul.
That correction that was on Ryan Dunn. Pritchard cut off there by Fleming's defense. Vucevic, multiple spins, can't get it, but there's Shireman again. Able to get a hand on it and taps it to his teammate White. Vucevic inside. Too strong. O'Neal with a good hustle save. Royce lets it fly. Down it goes. Good start for O'Neal. 2 for 2 from downtown.
Suns to do is knock down some threes, and I think Boston's invited the Suns to the three-point party.
Pritchard trying to shake Iguodaro, unable to do so. Finds a wide open shooter in White, but there's Shireman again.
Yeah, you got to block him out. Because you give him, I always say, you give him 2 chances, he's going to make it. When the ball goes up, you got to put a body on them. They're all chasing the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, 11 offensive rebounds already for the Celtics is also too strong with that one. 5-point Phoenix lead. 7 points on those 11 offensive rebounds. The Suns have 10 on 5 offensive rebounds. Vucevic, deep post position again. A loose ball. The Suns were right there on top of. Couldn't get it.
It's just fucking annoying. Come on.
Gillespie putting White on his backside. A beautiful spin and pull-up finish for Villa Jr. That'll prompt a Joe Mazzulla's timeout.
It's fucking annoying. Like, just do your job.
Right in the washing machine. Turned them around. Put a little tide on them.
These are the elements of the scientific method. First, observe. Second, question.
Like, seriously.
Third, hypothesize. Fourth, experiment. Fifth, test. 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 Now share results.
It's not that hard.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here.
Wings. Lemon pepper wings.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
These are fries too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
can't get over that he got to be reunited with Book after 10 years. Now, Jared volunteers at Phoenix Children's Hospital. They do a week-long basketball camp that he helps out with, and this just shows what an incredible person he is. I also asked him what he wants others to take from his journey in beating cancer, and he said it's been so overwhelming to learn the amount of community that is out there, and if you're willing to go out and ask for help, people want to lend a hand and support you any way they can, guys.
What a great moment. And we jump back to the time machine and see Babyface Book and Babyface Gronowski, to see them come together. Quite a special moment for both individuals. 5 on the shot clock. Hauser kicks it out to Shireman. Shireman just does graze the iron on that one. Fleming with a Phoenix rebound. Gillespie gets a wide open look.
There you go, Colin.
And the Celtics have no inside game other than Vucevic. So if they can take, now they're going with 2 big guys. So if they can just take that inside game away and then block out. Not easy to do, but you see what it's leading to every time.
10-3 Phoenix run. Iguodaro doing a nice job of staying in front of Pritchard. Pritchard able to get some space, but leaves it short.
I think Royce O'Neal bothered him a little bit on that shot.
Oh.
Gillespie running Pritchard all over the floor. Oso.
That was beautiful.
Breakdown of communication there.
Yeah, even if he caught it, what was he going to do with it? You got 2 7-footers in there. So he's got to scale surroundings and just know, yeah, it might be a good pass, but is it going to lead to something? Right. That's when you don't throw it.
Sharman. The Suns' perimeter defense has been on point thus far. 4 on the shot clock for Pritchard. Pritchard driving, but we'll get a reach-in foul called on the Suns rookie Rasheer Fleming.
It's hard to just stay in front of a guy that's quicker than you. But what you can do is force him one direction. And hopefully that direction will bring help. But if you're just trying to guard straight up like that, Pritchard's too good.
Yeah.
He's going to make you dance, and he's going to get past you.
But you can see Fleming come over and talk to Jordan Ott. You feel like that's probably exactly what his head coach shared with him as we get a message from our friends at Kia. Celtics in the bonus the rest of the way, so the Suns will have to play with their hands back. O'Neal gets the handoff to Iguodaro. Just in front of Hauser. And Roy. Great start for Rolls-Royce. 3 of 3 for O'Neal, 9 points in his 10 minutes. Was scoreless in the game on Sunday. They drive inside. And another whistle and a foul. So more free throws coming in here for Peyton Pritchard.
A tough shot. Hauser got back to him, but he had to reach across the body of Royce and didn't bother him.
Pritchard started first 48 games of the season before moving to the bench after the Simon Vucevic deal. The Celtics said 8-1, and in that stretch, he's averaged nearly 23 points, 6.5 assists, 55% from the field, and 49% from beyond the arc. Had his 5th 30-point game of the season on Sunday, and the Celtics have won all of them. See Jason Tatum as he continues to travel with the team and go through his rehab.
I don't see Book or Brooks on the bench.
Back on the floor.
Oh, no, I see Book.
The ball, but unable to do so.
All the way back there. I don't see Dillon, though.
O'Neal probing. Williams couldn't get a clean touch on it.
You can't get it. Just grab it, come down, and go back up again.
Pritchard able to drive inside. Williams got the strip and off the foot of the Suns. So 10 on the shot clock here for the Celtics. 5:52 in the game clock.
Pritchard is starting to be extremely aggressive.
White trying to get some space. Here's Pritchard. Not faster from that distance. Long rebound into the hands of Green on the miss. Pritchard, a bulldog of a defender. Green behind the stripe.
Yeah, I don't want the pick to come over there. Like, he's got a turnaround jumper right over the top of Pritchard.
White tied up. Keeney giving it right back to him. Good defense that time by Allen. Step back three. Tough contest by Williams, but White able to get enough arc on it. He's got 13.
That's a tough shot.
Well, he's been in double figures the last 5 against the Suns, but has not scored 20 against them since the 2020 campaign. Allen right into the hands of Pritchard. Owls are tied up. Walsh calling for it, but Cada left all alone in the lane. Timeout Phoenix.
Timeout Suns. Yeah, they've cut into this lead.
7-0 Boston run.
These are the elements of the scientific method. First, observe. Second, question. Third, hypothesize. Fourth, experiment. Fifth, test. 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 Now share results.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake.
Seriously?
Over here.
Wings. Lemon pepper wings.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
These are fries too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
The visiting Celtics with 4:38 to go here in the first half. This highlight brought to you by CarMax. Want to shop, buy, and sell your way? Want to drive? CarMax. Rolls Royce.
Yeah, great movement of the ball again. Those long shots by Boston just leading to some good opportunities for the Suns if they push it up. It's good to see Royce O'Neal knock down some shots.
One of 6 players in the NBA to average 10 or more points, 4+ rebounds on 40% shooting from downtown. .161 three-point knockdowns on the season for O'Neal. We're going to get an offensive foul here against Jalen Green.
It's amazing how that play has changed. In the 80s and 90s, you know, referee said, get your face out of there.
Can't defend with your face. Walsh on the ball fake. Yeah, wide open baseline slam.
Because the Suns are so worried about the three. I'm saying, let's see if Walsh can knock them down.
Green able to split the defenders. Back outside now to O'Neal. Now you've got Boston shooting 24% as O'Neal trying to follow up the miss. Unable to do so. 2-point Phoenix lead. A chance to tie or take a lead on a made three here for Pritchard and the Celtics. Kicks it out to Walsh. Deep three for White.
Damn.
Now he's got the hot hand. A 12-0 Boston run. 4 of 8 already for Derek White. Allen gets the screen. Pritchard working the two-man game with Cada.
Cada's setting some monster screens out there. He's been camped in the lane a little bit longer than 3 seconds.
And him and Coffey get into a wrestling match. Williams nearly had the steal. Knocks it out of bounds, but leaves Boston with just 1.4 in the shot clock. All right, Bouye checks in here for Royce. Cada off the lob.
Ooh.
And it'd be another Phoenix foul. Bouye picks up the personal. And you see it's been a different story here in the second quarter.
Big game of streaks. And you expect that with a team like Boston that's, again, they're going to chuck up a ton of threes and they're going to make some.
Well, purchase Michelob Ultra products at Fry's Food Stores and redeem your receipt of the Phoenix Suns team shop to receive an exclusive D. Hudson hat. Available now through March 21st. Visit suns.com/ultra hats for details. Boston run continues. Phoenix needs a basket.
Grayson. Oh.
Got a Walsh up in the air.
Back to Jalen.
White harassing him defensively.
Grayson again. Grayson for three. That was a bad shot.
Grayson.
Oh, we'll get 3 free throws though.
Working at Joe Mazzulla, the Boston bench, saying I didn't touch him.
They're not paying attention to him. And now they will.
Oh, they are challenging this.
Got the cue from the Boston bench. Our first challenge of the night comes from the Celtics. We'll keep it here with 2:36 to go in this first half. And Boston is challenging the previously called foul on the play. In the midst of a scoring run that's given them a 3-point lead.
I think he touched his arm. He said he didn't touch him. But it looked like he touched his right arm. We didn't get a good camera angle on that one.
Well, and look, we see it. I mean, even from Suns players, it's oftentimes players almost have like an out-of-body experience, right?
He touched his arm somewhat with his thumb. It wasn't a crazy touch.
This might be a better angle. There you see the elbow contact.
Right there. Right there. It is so
twice. Twice on the elbow.
It's just amazing how they don't know they did it. But our luck, you know, they'll say this.
All right, here's the call.
After review, the defender hits the elbow of the shooter as he's in his upward shooting motion. This is an unsuccessful challenge.
Unsuccessful challenge, nice.
Since this is the third timeout of the quarter, they will not get their timeout back, and they will not have a second challenge later in the game.
Nice.
what I would start doing, and maybe teams do it, they just don't let us know. I'd find guys. Like, if they so really, like, totally correct in their mind that they didn't touch a guy and forces a coach to call it, man, you give them a little money.
I mean, you almost got the impression, because as Walsh was pleading with Joe Mazzulla and saying, I didn't touch him,
His reward is he took him out of the game.
and as they called for the challenge and Walsh walked by Mazzulla, I saw Mazzulla tell him, we're going to find out. So it's almost like he's going to use that now against his young players, saying, if you're going to rant and rave that much, you better make sure.
It's almost like they just embarrassed the foul. You get 6 fouls for a reason.
We get a message from our friends at Y Refi.
Is private student loan debt wrecking your family's life? Don't let private student loan debt ruin your life. Call Y Refi today.
Suns needed that. Stopping the Boston.
Back tied. Grayson made all 3 of those free throws.
Up now at 44 apiece. Suns got to find an answer for Derek White. Queta inside, blocked his own shot.
How did he get that open?
Bouye clip from behind by Pritchard. Nearly got the steal.
Come on, Jalen.
Gets a shot up and over Harper. And the Suns one and done on shot attempt. Off to Pritchard. Coffee late in getting there. Allen knifing to the basket, gets into the paint. Got the shot over Pritchard, but too strong. White driving, gets the roll. He's got 18. He has been the scoring source for Boston. No Jaylen Brown tonight. Being bottled up by the young undrafted guard Harper. Green sees an opening, goes on the attack against Queta, gets the finish.
Finally got a wide open attempt inside. Queta's done a good job.
The Suns had missed 6 straight before that made basket. Here is Pritchard. Squeezed there by Williams and Coffee. Queta over the back of Williams and no foul call. As Williams hit the deck. Those are boards you gotta grab if you're the Suns. Boston by 4. Green, tough contested 3. Bouye got a hand on it. Ripped away by White.
Yeah, Mark's got to get tough. Data's really showing more physicality. You got to look at tough.
If you're a big man out of Utah State, Queta 10 points, 5 rebounds. White, little heat check for himself, leaves the Suns plenty of time to work with. And Grayson Allen, foul from behind, driver to the basket. Got a foul to give as Royce O'Neal will quickly pop off the bench with 4.3, and Colin Gillespie follows. Zula making his defensive adjustment here as Hugo Gonzalez checks in, the rookie out of Spain.
Grayson, deep 3. Nope. All right, that'll bring us to halftime here. Celtics have a 50-46 lead over the Suns here at the end of the first half. I'm going to go outside and smoke. I'll be back at 10:14 for the start of the second half.
50-46. Stay tuned now for the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report with Tom Leander, Tom Chambers, and Frank Kaminsky. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
your business is only using 20% of its data. You could look for the other 80% all over the place. Or you can find it in one place, HubSpot. All the data makes all the difference.
And how was everything?
Awful.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to the chef.
Send in the chef.
Why are you dressed like that?
We don't have workers' comp insurance, so safety first.
We really need to get pie. They do workers' comp insurance for small businesses.
We should put pie on the menu.
Strawberry rhubarb.
Yes! Safety first, then pie insurance.
Now and then, you need to stop and smell the roses. Or the leaves, rocks, trees, sticks, and that one tree again. This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Everything starts with a dream. You don't get here by chance. You get here by doing the same thing again and again. It's not about boredom. It's about the passion you have when no one's watching. You don't wear it to show off. You wear it because you've earned it. Focus forward. Tiso.
At Wayfair, we bring style to every get-together. We brought wings.
You mean these wingback chairs? Dive in, everyone. We brought plenty.
We brought the ranch.
Woo! Wings and ranch? Now it's a party.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Gio, baby! Hell yes! Hell yeah!
Welcome to the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report. All-star MIAs missing in action, starting with Devin Booker. And then for Boston, you have Jaylen Brown, who is out. He's an MVP candidate and out all season for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. Jalen Green providing some early juice for the Suns and much-needed buckets. Suns coming off that 77-point game against Portland. They led by 11, but then the Celtics, they got a 14-0 run in the second quarter, luckily. Hi, Lammy. Luckily, Grayson Allen knocked down 3 free throws. That guy will do anything for attention. Gamble time. 14-0 run. And so it's a 50-46 lead.
Lammy.
He waited for the perfect time.
He really did.
Yeah.
He had those stats
Well,
5 minutes ago.
But at least he put his best spot forward, you know.
In the back of his head.
The back of his body.
Oh, man. What happened? What happened to the Suns?
Oh, man.
11-point lead.
I was just going to come up here and talk smack to you and just say, hey, they're going to score. They're going to get over 100. Everything's going real well. Then the wheels fell off the bus. I mean, they just stopped scoring, stopped rebounding, allowed, Boston to get a bunch of second shot opportunities and plays out there. But, I mean, they have 12 less field goal attempts. And you're talking about possessions and stuff. This Boston team right now is playing well.
13 offensive rebounds for the Celtics.
And I think in the second quarter, Boston, Eddie House talked before the game about how their defense has been really coming alive. You could see it there in the second quarter. They really turned up the defensive intensity. They're just winning in the margins right now. They're being more physical, clearly disrupting the Suns and forcing them to take bad shots. And in the second quarter, I think that was pretty apparent.
Derek White, 18 points for the Celtics. Pritchard is just 1 of 9 shooting. Kia spotlight. We're going to put the spotlight on Ryan Dunn because he got the start, was getting busy early, knocked down his first 3 shots. And again, the Suns need everybody to provide some buckets.
Absolutely. Everybody's got to step up. Nobody in double figures for the Suns right now, so everybody's got to contribute. And you see, it's nice Ryan right there going and getting offensive rebound. The Suns don't have many of those. And Jalen Green, you're seeing a couple of misses there because we want to see Ryan here. But Jalen Green's played well too. I mean, it's just not quite been enough. They need to get some more rebounds. They need to get some extra passes. They need to get more open shots. So there's a lot of little things. Nothing glaring right now.
Still a winnable game?
Oh,
yeah. Even though there's some voodoo going on with Boston and Joe Mazzulla, man. They're the second best team in the East. And, man, Jalen, Royce, and Grayson all with 9 points. Colin has 8. But here's Jalen crashing the offensive glass for the Suns and then comes up with the assist.
Yeah, Jalen needs to do that. I thought Jalen was going to go for 30 tonight the way he started this game out. But nice feed to Ryan right there.
I feel grateful to be part of the team. I feel grateful to be alive and living in Los Angeles. And I'm guaranteeing everybody here, next year we're going to win it again. Now you know I'm really crazy.
Well, would you like to step up here and guarantee a third straight to start this off, Coach?
I'm going to guarantee one thing, that we're going to enjoy this all summer.
Welcome to the house of the point guard.
Chris Paul, a.k.a. the point guard.
The point guard.
When you think about Chris Paul, you're talking about a guy who gives a master class nightly in how to run the point guard position.
Point guard extraordinaire. Probably the best point guard of his generation. When you say the greatest assist guys in the history of the game, that's where he ranks.
Chris is one of the elite playmakers that this league has ever seen.
I always say I got the easy part. I'm passing to the guys. They got to make the shot. Try to find an open guy and hope they bail you out sometimes.
How good is Chris Paul? He's a special basketball player.
How many athletes attempt to master their craft? Chris Paul masters the art of being a point guard.
As Chris Paul with a perfectly timed pass
In terms of being a pure point guard, he is that. He epitomizes that outstanding playmaker and passer.
And inching closer and closer to becoming second on the all-time assist list is quite the feat.
There it is. The point guard now second on the NBA's all-time assist list.
To 46, guys in green leading at the half here in downtown Phoenix. FanDuel same game parlay. Jalen Green working on his 9 points so far. Colin has 2 assists. And Peyton Pritchard, who had 30 points in their win. The Celtics win in LA over the Lakers. 1 for 9 shooting, 0 of 4 deep. Has knocked down 4 free throws. So we talked about Derek White, Boston relying on him heavily for their points.
The guy's good. I mean, he really is. You saw that. They picked him up late for the Olympic team. He's been their man when they've needed him to have one. But this Suns team, I mean, Boston only has 2 turnovers. Give them credit for protecting the ball, but this Suns team wins on steals, and they're just not getting them.
And Boston's a team that just doesn't really turn the ball over, so it's not something you can rely on tonight. You can try to turn up the pressure and speed them up, but Boston does such a good job at playing at their own pace. They put the ball in White and Pritchard's hands, and their offense kind of goes as they go tonight without Jaylen Brown being in there. But I think it's more the physicality aspect. That's where the Suns really got to beat them up.
Yeah, the Suns could use a breakout second half from Colin Gillespie. Very solid in the first half. I love this one. He cuts, he curls, and he cashes in.
He laid his body on him. Look at it.
Yeah. Ooh. Right to the gut.
Little lumber.
The screen and roll, because you know it's out. There it is right there. There's the ball. Oh, Murray! In the face of Jefferson. Now that reminds me of the Western Conference Finals.
Yes,
okay?
yes,
right
it does.
there.
Yes, it does.
I mean, that was a great athletic hop.
Bell is on Kobe. Odom works on Marion. Play by Amari Stoudemire with another block shot.
Well, we've seen 2 great blocks by Amari Stoudemire. One on Kobe, this one on Odom. Not only does he block it, he takes it out of there. It leads to a 3-point shot.
Barbosa getting ready to check back in for the Suns. Amari's going to go to the hole. Look out! That's sensational. That's as good as it gets.
That just shows you what kind of a player Amari Stoudemire is. His ability to take the ball off the dribble, those big hands, his palms to the one.
I mean, you thought they would have dropped back by now. They are still shooting lights out. Into Amari. Oh, beautiful flush. Over Cunningham that time.
Well, Mr. Cunningham, welcome to the world of Amari Stoudemire. You went up to the 5th floor, he went up to the 10th floor, and he just posterized you.
They have 10 players that are 25 years of age or younger, but this team has certainly gone south ever since trading Kevin Garnett to the Boston Celtics. Stoudemire rises up and comes crashing down.
I'm back.
I just wrote a story on who typed it there about dunking, and that dunk that Amari had on Tolliver. I think I need to go rewrite the story.
We need another one to the top 10 for him.
I'm back. We're getting ready for the second half here. At the end of the first half, Suns won a lot of it. But the Celtics kind of had a push. So they're up 50-46 right now against the Suns from Phoenix, Arizona.
I mean, similar teams. Missoula does the same thing Coach Ott does. Guys that play, get after. He can start nobodies out there. They're going to come out and give him a great effort. And yeah, he didn't move. He's got right back in the same spot.
Through the first half, for the Phoenix Suns, Ryan Dunn has 7, Royce O'Neal has 9, Mark Williams has 0, Jalen Green has 9, Colin Gillespie has 8, Grayson Allen has 9, Osa Ighodaro has 0, Jamari Bouye has 0, Amir Coffey has 4, Rasheer Fleming has 0, and then Kobe Bray and Kamal Malawach both have not played. For the Celtics, Baylor Shearman has 2, Sam Hauser has 3, Neemias Queta has 10, Ron Harper Jr. has 2, Derek White has 18, Nikola Vucevic has 4, Peyton Pritchard has 6, Jordan Walsh has 5, Hugo Gonzalez has 0, and then Delano Banton, Luka Garza, and John Tonji all have not played tonight.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kind of everything. This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper all flats.
Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here. Tastes so good.
For 1 minute.
These are fried too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. That's the way you need it. Anywhere you want.
Schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped? Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed anywhere you want at SafeLight.com.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Take it to another level with Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you. APS. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns Pub. And by FanDuel Sportsbook. Play your game.
That time here, downtown Phoenix. Celtics in front 50-46, along with our Emmy Award-winning crew, our director Bob Adlock, producer Brock Kraft. And tonight's Wiretap coverage brought to you by our partners at The Five. Well, Suns put together a pretty solid first quarter. Good start to the second quarter each. But they got outscored 20-5. Didn't have a single field goal the last 6:41. And Jordan not talked so much about winning a possession battle, but it's Boston that's won it. They've got 12 more shot attempts than the Suns do.
And they have it because they have 13 offensive rebounds. And you just can't allow that many offensive rebounds in the first half. That's why they have more shot attempts, despite not shooting well from the field. Off 38% from the field, 25 from 3, and yet they're up 4. And it's only because of the use noted, the second chance opportunity.
And you see Suns big man Mark Williams has not scored only 2 rebounds. He can go a long way and helping change that. Let's swing it over to Amanda. We get the third quarter started, the BMW Coach Chat.
Coach, looking at Royce O'Neal, almost
Damari Carroll.
across the board there in the first half. How are you seeing kind of him regain some of that scoring touch from three?
He's doing it on the defensive end. I think he's letting his defense lead him to easy offensive threes. So he just got to continue to keep doing it on the defensive end.
Look at the Celtics team. They're winning the battle in the paint, also with their offensive rebounding. What do you need to see coming up in the second half to kind of even that out?
We got to be more physical.
All right, here's the second half.
Down here, get some hits on some guys.
Phoenix, Arizona.
That crashing the glass, so we got to get more hits. And hopefully we do that. We come up with a rebound.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you, Damari. Here is Hauser who gets the screen. And there's Cada, another offensive rebound. The Suns able to stay with it and force a miss.
Well, they at least Cada, because Mark Williams had to jump out on the screen.
Gillespie driving on Harper. Harper getting a start tonight. No Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Jalen Green across to Dunn. Dunn passing up a wide open shot attempt. 2 on the shot clock for Gillespie. On the drive.
Yeah, Ryan's got to take that. Either take it or drive it. Either one.
He got a great
Come on.
Hauser. The Suns have done a good job on Hauser and Pritchard in that first half. It was Derek White who carried them offensively with 18 points. Green trying to turn the corner, but that'll be an offensive foul on Mark Williams.
You can't change. You can't turn your shoulder. You got to take the hit. And he's got to find a way to wake up here. He's going to get big minutes because of Cada out there on the floor. He's got to start to assert himself.
Cada flirting with a double-double, 10 and 8. Williams in yet to score, and only 2 rebounds. Here's Sharman with a
Come on.
Biggest lead now for the Celtics. Suns led by 11 back early in that second quarter. As Green going to the basket, gets bumped there by Cada. So free throws.
Good, Jalen.
Jalen Green, his first of the night.
Come on.
One of the things you're not talked about in
He's good.
not using the screens as much with Jalen.
Is he? Fuck.
For that very fact, because of his speed and his
Looks like
ability
he's
to get into the paint on opponents.
I think Devin
wincing a little bit. Is that the
can
word?
get away with the same thing.
Hobbling a little
Get a
bit.
guy on you, doesn't matter who it is, you can score. That two-man game can be overused at times.
9 points tonight for Jalen. 4 of 12 in 17 minutes. Your Suns
Need the first free throw.
7 3-pointers in that first half, so that means you can head to an Arizona Carl's Jr. location tomorrow and get a free single Western Bacon cheeseburger or single famous Star with cheese with the purchase of a large size
Made them both.
drink. Order ahead of the Carl's Jr. app using promo code SUNS931.
Boston will let them back in, but you got to rebound the misses.
On the backdoor cut, Hauser right to the basket.
He hit a couple of threes, and then all of a sudden you get aggressive and he goes back door.
Green trying to shake Sharman. Back outside to O'Neal.
Come on, Jalen.
Green lost the handle. That scoop shot blocked away by Cada, leaving 2.6 on the shot clock for the Suns.
Mark has done a good job all year making himself available on that. He's got to just tell Jalen Green, just keep an eye out on him when he goes over the help.
Colin.
Gillespie off the inbound, gets a shot away, but comes up short.
This is the run that'll kill us.
The defense has suddenly squeezed the life out of the Phoenix offense. Inside Cada. Blocked on the shot attempt by O'Neal, but free throws coming for Cada.
Suns in danger right now of really falling extremely hard over these next few minutes. Boston out-executing them and now taking away some of that good rhythm that the Suns had in the first half.
Made the first one, 10-point game.
Cada 67% shooter. Well, this Boston team since January 30th, limiting opponents to just over 41% shooting from the field and allowing 97 points per game. That's the fewest in the league by
Made them
a
both.
significant margin. Pistons next best at 106. Meanwhile, over that same span, the Suns shooting a league low 42%.
11-point game here.
So got to find some answers here and quickly. Quick pull from downtown for Gillespie off the mark. Suns 7 of 20 from downtown. The Celtics 7 of 26. Here is White. O'Neal, good closeout. Queta again flashing down the lane. Spins inside, bigger roll finish. Demas Queta putting in work tonight. O'Neal with the young Harper. Trailing him defensively. Williams gets the putback.
Here's the mark.
Gets his first points of the night. Queta rolling Williams. Well, it looked like he was able to strip it off the leg of Queta.
Trump is taking his shit.
Suns taking.
What do you mean taking his shit?
That ball looked like it. Oh, that's just the direction how it changed.
Clearly off.
It looked
Like
it
taking
went
his
right
shit
off
or
his knee.
like taking his shit and leaving?
8:34 to go in the third. Boston in front, 61-50.
I'm talking his shit. Yeah.
Bad news.
He's an idiot.
Your business is only using 20% of its data. The other 80%, it's all around you. And everyone's searching for it. Untapped.
Yeah, 5 calls have gotten overturned by EBS and Red Sox spring training.
Or you can find it in one place.
I actually haven't watched any
Where data
Red
that's
Sox spring
buried in
training yet.
emails, call logs, and meeting
I haven't watched a
notes,
single
insights
second of
that
it.
help you grow. All the data makes all the difference.
Wanna buy your way?
It's kind of crazy.
Wanna pre-qualify at the park? Wanna get that car ASAP? You wanna do it your
Want to drive?
USA goalie got the Peace Medal. I mean, he kind of deserves it. He's a fucking American hero. Ah! I have a nosebleed.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not thing. And it was kind of everything.
Spring training clips of Bleacher
This spring, stay
Report in
tuned.
overtime
You get a
showed me
$50 Best
or about
Western gift
all about
card.
the calls. Fuck. So what's gonna happen to ESPN MLB clip chat? I don't know. Maybe they just continue posting clips.
In challenge later in the game.
See the Suns winning the
Sun
challenge.
successful challenge.
Obvious call there.
It's a good challenge there by the Suns. Calls overturned
For our mortgage matchup,
in the Suns' favor.
Colts will roll on Thursday right back here at Mortgage Matchup Center, taking on the Lakers. This is a homestand, even despite the Suns being in this current funk age. They're still only 2 back of LA and Minnesota when the night began, and they've got a 2.5.
Only one NBA game on Peacock.
Not that far out of the third spot. Yeah, I mean, that's just how a winning streak can happen. This is a tough run for them, obviously.
Green able to get right inside on Queta, but couldn't get the finish. Here's Hauser all alone in the corner.
Fucked up. That's fucked up.
All alone. 40% shooter from downtown.
You're not gonna come into our arena.
Biggest lead now of the night. Green driving.
There you go,
on the
Jalen.
attack.
the Suns get a couple of stops here.
Jalen Green, the only Sun scorer in double figures.
Nice.
Good box out that time by Williams. White draped all over Green, able to shake him. Trying to work the baseline. 5 on a shot clock.
Colin.
Gillespie
Well,
driving
that
long
was
to
fucking
the-
stupid.
Yeah, if you're running down,
Duke smacked the Dame Irish so bad they had to get their statistics person to search up and go back to 1848 when the Irish got beaten by more than 60. Basketball didn't exist back in 1848.
Given the 15 shot advantage, 61 field goal attempts for Boston to 46
didn't even score
for the
10.
Suns.
yeah, well, that should not happen. All right, you got to chase that rebound and get Mark Williams.
Richards draped all over Jamari Bouye. Bouye walking into the straightaway three. In and out.
Did basketball exist in 1848? I doubt
Right
it.
across the floor to Hauser again. Doesn't need a lot of space.
God damn it, dude. Fucking shoot me in the face. Make my face bleed again.
Come in clusters.
Shoot me right in the nose. Make my bloody nose even worse.
Had 10 made threes against Atlanta on 21 attempts. He's got 11 in the quarter. Boy, Bouye passed up the wide open look. Gives it up to Green, who will shoot it.
Tons worse.
Gator with a rebound. Hauser on the ball fake. Gets
Hey.
the baseline.
Be nice to us.
Phoenix.
Be nice to us.
Your business is only using 20% of its data.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here.
Wings. Lemon pepper wings.
All these ones.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
You look fried, too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kinda everything. This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair clipped? Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at safelight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Down, live life confidently. And the Suns not too confident right now, but they were confident in the first half with this execution here. You got a nice screen coming over there from Rasheer, and now defensively they don't know what to do. They got the 2 big guys in, and I don't know if they'll go with that again because the Suns seemed to get some really good looks when he did employ the 2 big men out there on the floor at the same time.
Now, Jordan Knott's going to mix things up here with 6:04 to go. And this is a lineup that suggests live bodies going after loose balls. You got Rasheer Fleming out there, Grayson Allen, Jalen Green, Jamari Bouye, and Oso Ighodaro.
Yeah, and all 5 have to be offensively aggressive. You're not going to get too many looks.
Bouye probing the paint, nothing there. Grayson able to shake. Shireman sets his feet. But
Come on.
It's just been a tough shooting night so far for Grayson. 0 of 6 from downtown.
Well, again, it's hard when you're taking, like, you're not playing consistently, right? And that's with Grayson right now because of his injury.
Driving baseline. Green inside on the reverse. Walked away.
Come on.
Hauser trailing on the play. Vucevic inside position.
Again, he ran and he
In
ran
1924, Syracuse played the Mexican YMCA. Syracuse won 37-14. It's like a football score.
5:18 left, so Suns want to make a game of this. They got to get this thing down around 10, going into the fourth quarter.
Suns led by 11 early in the second quarter. Things were looking good on both ends of the floor. Pritchard just did get the shot away, but it'll be a shot clock violation. And again, the thing that frustrates you, here's Pritchard, who's been on an absolute heater. The Suns have forced him into a 1 of 9 shooting, but they find themselves down by 17 points.
Yeah.
No Jaylen Brown tonight. Brown and Pritchard both scored 30 or more against the Lakers Sunday. Here's Fleming from the corner for 3. Shireman with a rebound. On the push, up the floor to Harper. Hauser trailing. Gets another one away. Won't get it. Green on the rebound.
In the 1940s, NC State, UNC, and Duke all lost to the Hanes Company. Yes, and the underwear people.
1 and done for Phoenix.
Duke lost to underwear. That's pretty funny. Wait, underwear.
Shireman on the backdoor cut.
Fuck.
Vucevic with a beautiful
I hate my
dunk.
life.
Iguodala trying to do the same. Tipped away by the Celtics. Suns basketball.
Sam is something. Jalen Green's chewing on his retainer like he's Steph.
The Suns right now.
I love you, Jalen Green, but you ain't Steph. You're better than Steph, yeah.
Clock to 15. 4:08 on the game clock.
Sam is just existing. That is true.
Boy, it's just been that kind of stretch here, going back to about the 6-minute
Just
mark.
existing is quite the opposite of being gone, though.
Here's Harper. Won't get it. Vucevic
Can the Suns be good?
last touch by Celtic big man.
I think I would have to touch the Sun
Suns basketball is Hauser will take
for
a
the
seat,
Suns to be
Charlotte
good.
right back in.
Whoever is open, they got to be aggressive offensively. I think he's seen a lot of hesitation.
Louis on the drive. With the floater, no. Yeah, it's almost as if they're each questioning.
Maybe if I like teleport to Phoenix right now and touch the Sun on the center court, maybe that'll count. And then that'll spark a comeback. But I have to run onto the court, get tackled by security.
Vucevic backing down on Iguodala. 2 on the shot clock. 15.
It's pretty
big
shitty.
man, just big pickup coming over from Chicago.
We suck right now.
Fleming on the catch and
Come
shoot
on.
3. No. Rebound Shireman. And the Suns absolutely ice cold. They've missed their last 12 from downtown. Vucevic will let it fly. Rebound Shireman again.
Shireman has just been everywhere. It's just been. Everywhere, chasing opportunities on missed shots.
He has worn the Suns out of the glass. Bouye sprints up the floor. Harper trailing, gets the block shot. Gonzalez with the finger roll finish. Timeout.
Timeout, Suns. This is just beautiful. I wish I didn't exist right now.
Shireman really made him change the shot.
Andy's right. I should not be existing.
Running them down to block it, and then Gonzalez. Boston has erupted after trailing by 11 early in the second quarter. And they've done it with, well, guys that certainly are not household names. You've got Baylor Shireman, a second-year wing out of Creighton. He's working on a third career double-double. Already got 10 rebounds. He's got 2 of his double-doubles just before the break as Allen squeezed defensively and on the miss. Here's Harper.
Damn,
and
dude.
Harper
This is just
exudes
terrible.
the same kind of confidence, a 29% three-point shooter. But because of what he has been doing defensively, it's spilling over onto the offensive end of the floor. And Suns turn it over.
Yeah, this is really, I think, becoming an education for the Suns here. Make no mistake, this Boston Celtic team is the real deal. And I think they're showing it here at that stretch. I mean,
I think we're 0-4 on the streak against the Celtics.
Everything they touch, the Celtics, it's going in.
And then this would be 0-5.
A 16-0 Boston run. Gillespie gets a screen, gets the look, and finally sees one go through the net. Well,
huge three to get down by 25.
We're talking about this Boston team, and it couldn't be more appropriate with what they have done. And the Suns play the passing lane beautiful there and get the steal. Gillespie with White defending, sets up Iguodala. Way short with that one. Well, White was the one that set the tone early with his scoring 18 points. But he's flirting with a triple-double. He's got 8 assists and 7 rebounds. The rest of his teammates have picked it up. And Vucevic can't connect on the little jump hook. Allen, touch pass. Little give and go between.
Here you go, Grayson.
That's good execution there with something to build on. I think White maybe came out saying, I got to still be aggressive. But once they got on that stretch with Hauser knocking down threes, he's turned into the playmaker.
Yeah, they've out-rebounded the Suns 50-26.
Yeah, that's how you lose games. Yeah, that's back and forth right there. Suns haven't gotten many of those. And look, Boston hasn't had many offensive rebounds this quarter. They just have not been missing.
Right. Pritchard able to drive and kick out to Hauser.
That'll end the third quarter.
But it was all
Celtics have an 80-57 lead here from Phoenix, Arizona. Another shitty night.
And enjoy an 80 3-7 lead as we head to the fourth here in downtown Phoenix. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
You have fries too.
Fries.
Wingstop's here.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Ooh, that's rough. At least with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Any way I want. Any way you want. It's the way you need it. Any way you want.
I can schedule a ship fix while I get my hair clipped? Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
For the boys, your Phoenix
Pretty much. I mean, we still got most of the boys. We got Jalen Green tonight. We got Royce. Got Grayson. Oso. You know, got most of the boys. Book and Dylan are out, and Jordan Goodwin's out. We're playing like a G League team.
No Jaylen Brown tonight. As Allen off the screen. And after the Suns shot the three reasonably well in that first quarter, they've just been ice cold. Talk about this Boston defense and how they have just absolutely strangled the life out of every offense seemingly they've faced. As Fleming taps it up ahead to Iguodala. Finds a trailing Gillespie. Collin on a drive. Lock it up top for Oso. Well, and look, they may not come back and win this game, but these next 11 minutes become as Dylan Brooks is not stepping on the floor. Jordan Goodwin's not stepping on the floor. You've got to find some kind
How you doing tonight, Jaden?
to build on moving forward.
And build confidence, too. Like, don't be hesitant to go for it offensively. And with Sheer Fleming's out there, just be aggressive. Don't worry about missing the shot or turning it over. Just start to improve your game. There's a lot of pressure, I think, on Collin and Grayson to have to do all the shooting with this group.
Let's be able to get
There you go, Collin.
just enough that knocks it down over Shireman. Pritchard pocket pass to Vucevic. Coffee with a quick hand.
Doing good. That's good.
Off the foot of Vucevic. That was a dunk.
You watching any NBA basketball tonight, Jaden?
Quick hands from Collin.
If not, will you? There's one more game on after this.
4 steals on the night.
How's Sam doing?
Same score for Boston.
I mean, my day was pretty good
Able to set his feet.
at work.
Sees one go through.
There you go. Got the lead to 16. I mean,
Timeout. Celtics 7:01.
16 with 10 minutes left is not insane.
Last few possessions getting the great looks. They got it down to 16.
Observe.
You are not.
Question.
Yeah, my day was pretty good, but now I'm not doing great.
Experiment. Test. Share results. Start over.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Jaden, have you planned any terrorist attacks lately?
Tastes so good.
For one man.
These are fried too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
Jaden, your stunned silence is very reassuring. Uh-oh. Jaden. Why would I do that? Because it's funny. Imagine just like Jaden just like trying to fucking... You guys don't really know what Jaden looks like. But, just imagine like Jaden just fucking...
Celtics in front, 10:06 to go here in the fourth quarter as we check out the Honeywell
trying to blow up a building.
above the rim.
That'd be funny.
Well, Sam Hauser was kept in check in that first half.
So he's just like holding a big button with like a comically large antenna coming out of it. And it's like a red button and he just presses it. And then some building explodes.
Think about it. Look at that one before. He's a guy that you do not leave open without a doubt. But look, it's 10 minutes left here. Suns down 16. We'll see if they can continue to apply some pressure. You got to rebound the ball.
People die too.
That has been one of the struggles tonight.
Like triple digit
Here's
deaths.
Pritchard, 1 of 10 in his 24 minutes. He's got 3 straight games of 24 or more off the
The
bench.
devastation's insane. But it was pretty funny because
Checks
Jaden
in
did it.
defensively. Great job forcing another Pritchard miss. Cada back on the floor, and he's been an issue for the Suns. He's got a double-double.
Come on,
as
y'all.
well.
Don't let it down.
Allen able to get one
3 free throws for Grayson.
against White, so who's coming for Grayson Allen?
He hesitated, and I thought that threw White off. He was obviously one of the best shot blockers in the backcourt that you're going to find. Grayson kind of tricked him a little bit into that. White overly aggressive.
Grayson. 7 of the
3 free throws here for Grayson Allen. First one is bad. Fuck.
Well, together with Chaz Roberts, we're teaming up to give away a free AC unit to an Arizona home. For someone who could use it, nominate them for a chance to win at chazroberts.com/coolplate. Deadline
Second one
is March 9th.
Good.
Hauser will take a seat as Shireman back on the floor.
And made the third.
2 of 3 for Allen. Back after being sidelined on Sunday.
14-0 run here for the Suns.
Now that the Suns are making a run. He was the silencer in that first half.
Iguodala extends the defense on White. Just gets a little shooting pocket.
I mean, how many times?
Come on.
Again, how many times is he gonna run from the corner and get a rebound? You gotta hit him.
It's 11 rebounds on the night for Shireman. His career season high 13. Pritchard bottled up.
Come on.
And he traveled.
Oh, nice.
Suns defense has been exceptional on Peyton Pritchard tonight. But it's, yeah.
Shireman, I mean, he's literally ran for most of the rebounds he's got. He's not getting them flat-footed. He's just moving from one area to the next. You got, if you guard them, you got to put a body on him.
Just upon me, down and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And try to take my life away, many men.
Green trying to shake Shireman, gets into the paint. Kicks it out to
Royce.
Sidestep three
Nope.
on the way for Royce. No. Back tap. Green.
Nice.
Swings it out to O'Neal.
Back to Green. Green for three.
Jalen fires
Nope.
from downtown.
Jesus, guys.
Jalen hit his first.
Why are we
three
so
tonight.
bad?
Looked optimistic, but now 1 of 8.
Yeah, he just cannot find the rim. Now, obviously, a little bit of confidence issue. He's got to find a way to shake his way out of it.
White had that ball deflected by Fleming. 5 on the shot clock. The veteran White driving.
You just let him have it.
Find some space and hit the pull-up.
Like I said, he's going to be aggressive now. As soon as the Suns
That was Derek
start
White,
making a run,
our Olympic teammate from the Summer Olympics.
Gillespie. O'Neal probing the paint. Back outside now to Collins.
Yeah, I just reminisce on the Summer Olympics very often.
One of the shot clock on the
That was such fun time. Seeing Book in the Olympics.
best in the league at getting his shot off. I mean, it's a lot like
KD,
Pritchard. You know, he truly
and he was
is.
still with us.
A 14-point game. Can the Suns string together consecutive stops? Shireman on the drive. He got away with the travel. Sets up Harper.
Yeah.
And Harper, again, at 20%
Well, I think that might be it.
shooter from downtown, knocks down his second triple of the night. Just his second start of the season.
Sure.
Sheer on the catch and shoot three. That was flat.
I don't know if he wanted to
Does your
pass
sheer
it
suck?
before he decided to shoot it.
I feel like I just always see him miss whenever he's on the floor, which I hate to say.
Under
I was
6
excited
and a
about
half
him.
to go here in the fourth.
I mean, he's still
Shot
young.
clock for White. Throws it up. Gets the foul.
Didn't want to play tonight. Guess not. And we're going to be playing on Thursday. Be without Book and Dylan.
Once the Suns got it down to 14,
Saturday is when Book gets reevaluated. We don't play Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Monday. We play on
Another
Tuesday
loose ball rebound nearly corralled there.
at
by the
11
guys in
p.m.
green.
on Peacock.
See right there, Ryan Dunn had a drive. Thank you. It's okay. I don't have any issue with that at all. Love to see more of that.
Shireman from the corner.
Damn.
Got it. Timeout Suns.
Man looks like Cooper
First
Flag.
straight 3 of the night on Shireman. And the Celtics respond.
Shireman looks like Cooper Flag. Still haven't reached Mr. 69. We have 5 minutes, 48 seconds left in regulation.
Hypothesize. Experiment. test. Share results. Start over.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kind of everything. This spring, stay 3 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Wingstop? Lemon pepper all flats?
Lemon pepper, all flats.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop lemon pepper all flats for Blake?
Seriously?
Over here.
Wings. Lemon pepper wings.
All these wings.
Tastes so good.
For one man.
These are fries too.
Fries. Lemon pepper wings.
Wingstop's here.
In here with 5:48 to go in the fourth, and it's time for the Chaz Roberts cool play. Chaz Roberts serving you since 42.
Not many cool plays for the Suns tonight, but this is one right here. To push to the basketball and also do what he does well, run right to the front of the rim. Taking it home.
It appears that Jordan Knott has seen enough as he will turn to the rest of his bench is Ricky Brea making back-to-back appearances.
Kobe Bryant is on the game.
Also on the floor here for the Suns, joining Amir Coffey.
Come on, Mama Watch, Amir Coffey. The guy in the banana suit in the fucking front row.
Shot clock winding down, and Coffey able to hit the pull-up in the face of Gonzalez.
Not even kidding.
Coffey sees the movement, like in the meaty part of the game. He can score the ball. Like, don't be hesitant.
Who was that?
Here's Sharman on the drive, gets the finish. He's got himself another double-double. 11 points, 11 rebounds.
Amir Coffey.
2 assists, a steal.
What a pathetic game it was.
And you know, you don't want to continue to beat a dead horse, but when you go back to the first 5-6 minutes of the game, when Boston, everything was a three-point shot.
Yeah.
And they were missing most of the but it was Sharman and Keita that were throwing their bodies around, along with the youngster Harper, that really set the tone.
Truly did.
And in some ways, it instilled even more confidence as Pritchard finally able to get one to go down. Just his second field goal knocked out of the night.
Well, it truly did. And the hustle guys, a lot of times will keep you in the game or get you back in it. Look, the Suns have exhibited that all season long.
The Suns had that 11-point lead, and there was an opportunity to push it to 16, 17, maybe even 20.
Yeah.
But it was that activity, it was the offensive rebounding, the putback. And then Boston went on that 13-0 run, and they have not trailed
Timeout.
since.
Looks like there's an injury.
And that's what
Who's that? Oh, yeah.
really, I think, keeps
13 on the
Suns
Celtics.
didn't really contend with the dirty stuff that Boston was employing during that stretch when they were up 11.
Ron Harper Jr. was limping off in pain. So I hope he's all right. See Book there on the sideline. I don't see Dylan. I don't think Dylan showed up tonight.
Boston in front, 3:56 to go. Your Suns close out February right here at Mortgage Matchup Center for another pivotal Western Conference showdown against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers this Thursday, February, 7 o'clock. Get your tickets today at suns.com/tickets. Pass gets away with Richard, turnover Boston. Well, this Celtics team has dominated the West Coast trips to the tune of an 800 record so far this season.
We might not even reach 77, which is what we had last game. That was our worst of the year. That was Sunday night.
The drive, tied up, finds Brea.
There you go, Kobe Bryant. Kobe. That man's better than Kobe Bryant already.
To the game Sunday night.
That man can shoot the ball.
Going to get an offensive foul on Garza. His first run here this evening. He's seen his minutes being diminished with the arrival of Vucevic and, of course, the strong play of Neemias Queta. Queta was a monster tonight. 14 points, 13 rebounds, 2 block shots. Bouye gets a shot over Garza, can't get it. Man on the offensive glass to Dunn. Boy, Ryan scored 7 early and it looked really promising. Looked like he was going to take advantage and take that next step that we talked about.
Key word, though, he was going to take advantage, right? So if you do that early, you have to take it upon yourself to be able to say, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to be aggressive. He did not. And that's the next step for Ryan. He's got to get that aggressive gene, especially when he has it going well.
Man inside. The whistle and a foul. Let's get a message from our friends at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
Look at me.
Goal.
Get a whistle and a foul.
Game looked promising, didn't it? That second quarter up 11. Boston having a tough time scoring baskets. I mean, it turned. But we've seen it. It's turned in favor of the Suns this year in a number of games. Orlando had a 5-point lead with just under about 2 minutes left, and all of a sudden Suns wiped that out and were able to win in double overtime.
Yep.
So it's never over. The Celtics, they have been on a serious rhythm here on this road trip.
See Joe Mazzulla, 4th season as a Celtics head coach. Malawatch open inside, Dunn from the corner.
There you go, Ryan. Suns are in the bonus for the remainder of the game.
Well, Pritchard will see his streak of 24 or more off the bench come to an end at 3. Going, you thought coming in, he just guards and pulls on another three-point attempt. You thought if you could hold Peyton Pritchard to 8 points on 2 of 12 shooting, you liked your chances with no Jaylen Brown
Love
tonight.
your chance.
Pritchard.
But then again, when you allow extra opportunities like the Celtics have gotten in this game, the 21 offensive rebounds. Like, you're not going to beat many people if you're allowing that. And 93 attempts to the Suns, 78.
Yeah.
Those 2 areas is what cost the Suns to win. Because Boston shooting 40% and 28 from 3.
Right.
They were not lights out.
This will be my quickest stream of the year.
But getting up more shots is the key to any win, regardless of how you shoot.
Garza rebound and miss. Man rising up against the block.
I'll watch. There you go. Man.
Got his first Sunday night. Cashes in his second.
The future is very bright for that young man.
All right.
Special thanks as always to our wonderful crew, our director Bob Adlock, producer Brock Kraft.
Yeah, the Celtics are going to win this one. 97-81.
Janet Dallas, Eddie Dean, the replay machine. Michelle Godwin, our stage manager, Tim Brewer on stats. Next Suns broadcast on Arizona Family coming your way Thursday. The Suns play host to the Los Angeles Lakers. Suns game time this started at 6:30 p.m. 97-81, your final. Boston wins it. Now stay tuned for Suns game time post game, sponsored by Sweet James with your hosts Tom Leander, Tom Chambers, and Frank Kaminsky.
All right. Well, Suns lose. Celtics win 97-81. For my stream record on the year, or for their record, for the Celtics, they'll improve to 38-19. The Suns will fall to 33-26.
Yep. Next ball.
For my stream record on the year, I will fall to 26-19. In all time, I'll fall to 80-73. So I'm 7 games below 500 on both. And then stats for the game. Like I said, Suns lose 97-81. For the Suns here tonight, from Phoenix, Arizona, Ryan Dunn had 10, Royce O'Neal had 9, Mark Williams had 2, Jalen Green had 13, Colin Gillespie had 15, Grayson Allen had 14, Osa Iguodaro had 4, Jamari Bouye had 0, Amir Coffey had 6, Rasheer Fleming had 0, Kaman Malawach had 5, and Kobe Bryant had 3. For the victorious Boston Celtics, Baylor Shearman had 11, Sam Hauser had 16, Nehemias Quaida had 14, Ron Harper Jr. had 8, Derek White had 22, Nikola Vukovic had 8, Peyton Pritchard had 8, Jordan Walsh had 5, Hugo Gonzalez had 2, John Tonji had 0, Delano Banton had 0, Luka Garza had 3, And then obviously Jaylen Brown didn't play. So, yeah. All right. Tonight sucked. I'll be live Thursday night. Once again, for the old Phoenix Suns. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, you know? Put myself through pain tonight. And I'm like, yeah, let's go right back at it on Thursday. That's sports. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace.